all you need to know, the Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business.
Good morning and welcome to this daily morning podcast from Bloomberg Quint. I'm Neeraj Shah. Let's get started with some good news. We need them, don't we? US stocks surged the most in 14 months as investors gained confidence that stewards of the world's largest economies would act in concert to offset any impact from spreading coronavirus. The S&P 500 rallied 4.6%. The news was that the group of 7 finance ministers and central bankers will hold a teleconference today to discuss how to respond to the outbreak. Tech shares led the rebound after 7 straight days of declines, with monetary policymakers from Japan to England joining the Federal Reserve in promising to take action to support the economies if needed. 10-year Treasury yields paired an early slide to trade little changed, while 30-year Asian rates or 30-year rates rose. As I speak, the Dow futures are pointing towards a higher start again today. In slightly tough news though, new cases continue to rise in the US. 4 more patients died in Washington state, and a top US disease expert said that the coronavirus is likely becoming a pandemic. New York governor said he expects more cases after the state identified its first patient. However, new cases in China continued to decline according to the latest numbers as of March 2nd, which showed 125 new confirmed cases and 31 more deaths. The impact of all of this. Jet fuel prices were slashed by a steep 10% in India, the second straight reduction in rates as many months, as international oil prices have slumped on fears of the spread of the disease. Simultaneously, the rates of non-subsidized cooking gas were cut by 53 rupees, wiping away a third of the record 144 rupees per cylinder price hike effected last month. This is according to a price notification issued. Sticking to that, and that space that is, onto some corporate news. Vistara is evaluating bidding for Air India, but a decision has not been taken yet on placing a bid, as per the chairman of the Tata Sons Singapore Airlines joint venture on Monday. Remember, Gautam Adani-led Adani Group and London-based Hinduja Brothers are amongst the other potential suitors. The government officials indicated, though, that the March 17th deadline for placing Air India bids is likely to be extended. While stocks in Asia are showing some signs of optimism, buoyed no doubt by what happened to the US markets, and the SGX Nifty 2 is indicating a signs of a rebound. It is over to Darshan Mehta for the trade setup in India. Good morning, Darshan. How's it looking?
Hi Neeraj, good morning everyone. It will be a very interesting day today after the big 1200 point bounce on the Dow. The SGX Nifty is also indicating a positive outlook. But among the stocks that we need to watch out for, Hero MotoCorp, the February total sales were down 19% at 4.98 lakh unit versus the estimate of 4.90 lakh unit. So that was decent, coming in higher than the estimates. Motorcycle sales was down 14%, while the scooter sales was down 68%. So on a year-on-year basis, it's down 20%, but coming in better than what the analysts were anticipating. Torrent Power says that the Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company has handed over Shil, Mubra and Kalwa divisions and its operations to the company. On 3rd Jan, the company had won the distribution franchisee for distribution of electricity in these 3 areas. Parag Milk Food has clarified that the promoters have pledged 1.87 crore shares with Kotak Mahindra Investment as of date. The promoters have repaid 31 crores out of the original loan amount taken from Kotak, and the outstanding loan stands at 33 crores. The company in its press release said that they would pay the entire outstanding amount of 33 crores within the 90-day period that they have and release the entire share pledge from Kotak Mahindra Investments. Kohinoor Food will be in focus. The consortium lenders of OBC and IDBI Bank have served notice under the SARFAESI Act. Reliance Capital has defaulted on a term loan on Jan 31st due to HDFC and Axis Bank. Tilaknagar Industries have defaulted in payment of term loans worth 15 crores which was due on Jan 31st. DB Realty has also defaulted in the payment of intercorporate deposit worth 85 crores which was due on Feb 1st. Indiabulls Housing Finance, a block deal yesterday. KB Horizon Access Fund sold in 38 lakh shares in the company, which is close to 0.9%. And finally on brokerages, HSBC has upgraded Marico to a buy, but they have cut the target price to 370 from the earlier 400. They believe that the risk reward now looks favorable and volume uptick is set to deliver re-rating. But there's much more you need to know before trade actually starts. For that, log on to our website bloombergquint.com and click on the All You Need to Know tab and you'll be prepared for morning trade.
Thanks for that, Darshan. I would watch out for some of those stocks which got impacted yesterday due to coronavirus fears. The exhibition stocks, stocks of the casino operators and airline stocks, all of which cracked quite viciously. Let's see if there are bounces there today. The rupee pared its gains though, and remember, settled at 56 paise down to 72.74 against the US dollar on Monday after the 2 fresh cases of coronavirus were detected yesterday. One only hopes that this doesn't spread and therefore has a positive rub-off on all the interconnected asset classes. Thanks so much for tuning into this podcast today. Have a great day.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you could listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you'll enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma, or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.